The humanitarian crisis in Gaza is getting worse as new fighting rages and Israel presses its operation in the city of Rafah. We're also hearing from a team of American doctors now stranded in Gaza. NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel has more.
The exodus from Rafah is gathering steam this morning. The UN says more than 450,000 Palestinians have already left. President Biden has warned Israel not to invade because of the risk of civilian casualties.
America said that they are pressuring, but you see the pressure, nothing is happening.
Israel says Hamas has 4 battalions of fighters in Rafah and insists going into the city is the only way to clear them out. But will it work? Hamas's tactics are evolving. Its fighters have regrouped in northern Gaza, which the Israeli military claimed to have already cleared. It's a sign Hamas is becoming an insurgency, digging in for a long guerrilla war. The Biden administration says Israel needs a long-term plan for Gaza and that the goals expressed by Israeli leaders may not be realistic.
Total victory. I don't think we believe that that is likely or possible, and that this looks a lot like situations that we found ourselves in after 9/11.
Hamas used to run the services in Gaza, but now it's nowhere to be found. It started the war with Israel and then went underground to fight it. What little aid Gazans receive comes from humanitarian workers. The State Department says it's aware of reports that some American medical volunteers are now trapped after Israel seized control of Rafah's border crossing with Egypt. We spoke to Dr. Amar Ghanem from Michigan.
We have been trying to help, but the need is above what you can imagine.
Israel controls the flow of everything in and out of Gaza, and some Israelis want to stop the flow of aid completely. Extremists have begun attacking trucks, believing food and medicine should not be allowed in as long as Hamas holds hostages.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken made an unannounced visit to Kyiv today to reassure an ally facing a fierce new Russian offensive. President Zelensky thanked Blinken for the U.S. aid, but added that more is necessary, including 2 Patriot air defense systems urgently needed to protect Kharkiv. Blinken, on his 4th trip to Kyiv since Russian troops rolled over the border, said that the U.S. intends to support Kyiv beyond the war's ends. But delays in the U.S. assistance, particularly since the Israel-Hamas war started, has preoccupied top administration officials, have triggered deep concerns in Kyiv and in Europe.